been rising, been rising. Good iron gang, online dynasty. I year 2. Trying to see if Rutgers then have a better year this year than doggone last year. Close out the year. 2 wins. Shouldn't Taylor trying to repeat this year. They went to the Natty and fortunately came up short. But new season, new beginning, new problems, new solutions.
Glad to have you with us in one of America's great cities, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and the Link. We will find out a whole lot more about these teams.
We had the Link
showdown here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Rutgers Scarlet Knights and the Temple Owls. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, checking in with Coach Keeler before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Scarlet Knights kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Owls offense will take the field first. And we take a look at a guy who didn't burn up the recruiting rankings, but man, is he being productive. Fought his way through a lot of competition in camp and ended up winning the running back job for the opener.
Undertaker.
Here's how the career starts. His first carry. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, that D-tackle has an explosive first step. He shot right out of his stance. He was in
the backfield
and he was able to make a
Greenway.
Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Mitchell. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. He goes right back to the air. Makes the catch. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The run inside. It's Blunt. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They get him on the ground, but he's got enough to give Temple the first down.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line.
Got a little grass. Got enough for the first. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains.
Got down. Okay, Chumpy.
And the Owls back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Green.
And as a quarterback, when you're facing man coverage, you've got to find your best one-on-one matchup. That receiver did a tremendous job. Quickness, changing direction, out of his break, able to create separation. There was no question the quarterback was going to target that receiver on that play.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Mitchell. Oh, he's got some space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The corners are walked up tight. Holds and fires complete to the right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Owls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Blunt. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They're setting the tone on this opening drive. 10th play coming here on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Picks up enough to get the 1st and 10 from the 13.
This offense knew coming in for a shot throw into the end zone.
On the ground, it's Blunt. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see. Establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. And he breaks the play. Touchdown Owls! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a
good defense.
And they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays. And on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find something.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find it, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Running inside, it's Russell. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Let's take a big-picture program perspective on Rutgers. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters. And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The run inside. It's Russell. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Steps
Good
out
luck,
on the
wide receiver.
34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Caught in the backfield, it's Russell. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Russell. Knocked off his feet.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of their way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the third down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
Looking for room, it's Russell. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. My, oh my, 41 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season. Runs through the tackle. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1.
Yeah, you can't hang out them already.
Priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
The Scarlet Knights trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. At the end of that last play, there is still a Scarlet Knight player who is yet to get up. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll go play action with Mack.
Oh, my Lord.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. You just hope this turns out not to be too serious. First quarter, game 1, it's tough to take an injury this early. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Rutgers.
And how about about this offensive line. 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on their running back to score that touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on the extra point.
Oh,
by the
good
way,
job,
knocked it
I
right
think.
down
Good
the middle.
job, good job.
Precise, relentless.
Come on now, Russell. I brought you here to be the bell cow now. Arkansas won quite treating you right now. I'm in this bitch bullshit. But Andrew's so stamina. Have a seat for it. Austin, make your turn.
Execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he's going to bring it out. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready.
My bad for the keep out. Wagwan. Wagwan viewer. I don't know who you are. Don't say who tuned in, but good morning. New year, new beginning.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Mitchell. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Running inside. It's Blunt. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field.
Good hit, linebacker. Way to fill that motherfucking hole.
Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down.
Three Stooges.
Looking to throw for it. And they fail to hook up on third down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline.
Well, you got to tune into my
I think just invoke the
North
fear of
Dakota
God
State
into this
joint
defense, because this 3 and out
in
has
that
been
32 user league
sensational,
last night.
dominant.
Boy,
This is
them
the way they've
boys,
got to play moving forward.
that D
He's
line.
brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Rutgers offense on the field.
Was an
They even
insane
things up the
performance.
last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Hand off from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Here's Raiola to throw. Stepping to the right. Got a man. It's Mitchell. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line on the heels of that big pass play.
Here we go. Ready. Flag 14. Flag 14. Go.
Now they'll run the draw. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. The Scarlet Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Safe completion on the screen. Guys, let's talk just for a second about Rutgers. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they could be an alley. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
They'll run it. It's Mitchell. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Yeah, how about the design of the play? Doing a great job. Get it to your man, your running back, now turn receiver in space, and let him do damage. Let him catch the football. He can do the rest. Be that special player in space that you know he is, and get into the end zone.
Getting set for
I think
the
I'm starting to have a nice love for the tiny running backs.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Coming out with it, it's Johnson. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Snags it quickly on the left. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Bring in the heat. And it'll be
Good job,
incomplete.
good
This
job.
defense is physical and pass deep. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. You hate to see this, all of the work in the offseason and injury this early in the year.
You don't like that? We could have gave a
Need 10
touchdown
yards
on
on
that.
this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20.
Elizabeth.
From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Gets it out to the 22-yard
What?
line, and that'll be enough for the 1st down.
Hell no. 11 yards. Bullshit. No. No,
Coach
I
wants
ain't
the
going for
officials to
that.
have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his
Yeah,
way,
that's
and he
bullshit.
loses the timeout. On
That's
first down from
bullshit.
their own 22.
Undertaker.
Wants to go right back downfield. Quickly to the tight end. Broad down.
Soft spots and zones, you got to get him involved.
The run inside. It's Blunt.
And the draw play, you know, it's about looking over here, look for pass, and then slipping it in real quick. Defense, too quick getting in the backfield, caging that ball, making it stay in the middle of the field, getting the big TFL.
After losing a
Greenway.
couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Mitchell. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Chains are set.
Greenway.
With another
Greenway. Let's see.
Wide receiver comes in motion.
Texas 2.
On the ground. It's Blunt.
Oh, you got to make that tackle.
The tackle and still on his feet. He smashes his way.
Oh, you got to make that tackle.
That gives him 54 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Three Stooges. Greenway.
To the ground. He's got it again. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on...
That's a fumble on the play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the...
Okay, DB. You said ain't none of that this year.
The only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. Running the red zone. It's Blunt. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together. And you finally force the 3rd down, and they get the first down again. And so starting to sub some bodies because they're getting a little bit tired. They've got to find a way to get a 3rd down stop.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Owls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Running back looking for the end zone to the left. Right back to the well, and it didn't work again. It's 3rd and goal. You get down in the red zone, and then you have a couple of plays like this offense has just put out there. This can absolutely ruin your day. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They've got no one to blame but themselves for making it a little tougher with the false start. 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass.
Let's go.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Great job.
Now what happened now? Oh yeah. They had to work out
Fans
that.
dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and force the incompletion.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Just drives it between the uprights. Hold on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see what's up with that. So they'll decline the penalty. Pleased with the results of that last play. He'll bring it out. It's Mitchell. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
No, you know what?
One
We ain't
more
gonna do
play
that.
before the teams head to the locker room.
We ain't gonna do that. Let's just get out of it.
Running back searching for a hole. Turns it on in midfield. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big 12. Back now to your game inside the link. We figured we'd be in store for a defensive stalemate. Instead, these two teams have moved the football on the ground. Kind of a throwback game, and I'm not sure there's any need to change it up in the second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Link, Lincoln Financial Field.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
I caught up with the Rutgers head coach at the half. He is so frustrated with his defense right now. They've given up over 80 yards on the ground in that rushing attack. Known for their run game defense, they have got to be more stout at the line of...
It don't matter if I'm in that room or this room, huh? You just got to...
The good news, they are running the ball well. The line of scrimmage has been dominant. He said, we've got to keep it going on offense and tighten things up defensively if we want to stay in this game. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the play fake, Dylan Raiola. Makes the grab. It's Russell. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5.
God damn. Had I been able to get up through that bitch.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Scarlet Knights will line it up on 1st and 10. Here's Raiola to throw. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Raiola from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Trying to get it to the marker. Just ran him over. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, there you're seeing the mentality of this head coach in the game, going for it on 4th down. A lot of guys would have tried to kick a field goal, but I think this guy knows, hey, we're not going to win this game putting 3s up on the board. We need touchdowns. Nice attitude.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29.
Yeah, I don't know.
1st down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
Raiola fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Well, they pick up the 1st against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Raiola. Looking left. Makes a connection. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Scarlet Knights have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. At the end of that last play, there is still a Scarlet Knight player who is yet to get up. That is the senior running back who slowed.
Oh.
Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. Boy, if that 1st down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
Let's go.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And with the X-team play scoring drive, and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own.
Oh.
Never had a chance. Incomplete.
Lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Tight end now in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Man, if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
There, it's a fumble.
Let's go.
Let's
Let's go. What is wrong with him?
And this QB has
Look at this nigga.
huge plays and scramble around and do things off
We
schedule.
this ain't the same Rutgers from last year.
Great job getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
Know your party's extension, you may dial it now.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Throwing Raiola. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Sends it back in motion to throw. It's Raiola. Got his man out of the backfield. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Yo.
And the Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's got it on the right. Tackled there by the defense.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Unloads it downfield. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Temple lining up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Wants to bring it back. Slips through the line. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component. got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got room to work. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Leaves it with the back. Finding some room. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead.
Snags it, and there's running room. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's piled up 112 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. And the Scarlet Knights will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Here's Raiola to throw. Makes the grab on the left. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Oh, yeah. This little small back.
Completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They want to dance their way in on
shit.
3rd and goal. Did not get an inch. This defense digging in, and it's 4th and goal.
Oh, my bad, Raiola. You supposed to be on the bench now.
Too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return.
Oh, shit.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Temple offense heads out to start this drive. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And his passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in
we stopped.
Makes a grab and room to run.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen in behind. There was nobody there to make a tackle. This offense generates a massive play.
Wide receiver going in motion.
Boy, I played my North Dakota State game last night. Boy, sure enough, it was against the FCS school. Oh, bitch. It was against the FCS school. But man, my D tackle and my D end, them niggas went crazy.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take
but like, they went crazy. I think both of them had like 5 sacks apiece.
It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
The running backs, oh shit, damn. Get the ball. The running game was motherfucking cooking.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands
shit. Hold on. Yeah, this right here is night and day.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he's able to find a little bit of
ain't no trying to drain time. Time is gone.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs.
How about I throw the share screen up since you
game on offense.
And boy, I done found a new love for these little tiny running backs, boy.
So if you're on defense here, you might want to start thinking about using your timeouts. You've got
these little motherfuckers they can get through some motherfucking some gaps between the lines.
Stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Keeping it on the ground inside.
Oh, he ain't even see me. Damn, I missed.
They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. How about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mack. He's got him. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout.
Even though I ain't gonna get to it, I see what's up with my next game, and I got motherfucking North Kakalaki. But that's a nice little feel.
Motion from the wide
Seeing
receiver.
what we got going on.
Mack. Lets it go to the end zone. Looking for the goal line. He'll be stopped.
Oh, great catch. Way to hold on to that. Way to deliver that strike, Mac.
The Scarlet Knights go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Rutgers. And they take it in for 6 more points. His third touchdown of this game and his third on the
I'm mad I signed that nigga Russell from big running back Russell from fucking Arkansas. Because he 237, and this dickhead trying to make him the #1 back. He can't get past 10 carries without goddamn being damn near injury prone. I'm like, I brought you here to try to make you a star behind this big old line. Well, now I gotta go with the motherfucking little guy.
Temple takes over and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Buying some time. Breaks into the open. Climbs to the ground, picks up the first down and avoids the hit. Temple lines up quickly.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Gonna take a shot.
Oh.
He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was no.
Damn, that whole right side put my D-line on that ass.
On the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the fourth quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they're able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
And the Scarlet Knights come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Austin Mack looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive.
Oh.
He's not quite going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that.
There's some room. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Pressure coming. He's got an open man. They'll get him down, but not before he
wow, that's crazy.
He's down to the 49.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready.
DB's right up on the receivers. To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Under fire.
Let's
and
go.
As he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Gets the back moving. Throwing Mack. He's going for it all. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Running inside. It's Mitchell. Picks up the 1st down. There's a little room there. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Mack. Fires to the middle. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And a deep game there before the defense makes the stop. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. So you might expect to see victory formation. Instead, you will see a field goal attempt. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. And they get the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long memories after this one.